Hi, my name is Steve from TDSWeb and welcome to this tutorial for Photoshop where I'm going to show you how to merge two things together. I decided to merge two images from the animal world. I have here a lizard and a hippo, and I decided to replace the head of the lizard with the head of the hippo. So two absolutely different images, but as you can see there is some similarity in the way how they are looking. They are looking both on the side, and this is actually what we need when we want to do something like this. So we need two images which in some way are fitting together. So we have these two images and we want to merge them together. So the first step will be to copy the hippo just by Ctrl+C and pasting here. Now, as you can see, the resolution of the lizard is much higher than from the hippo, and here we need to scale either the hippo or the lizard. Now, I decided to scale down the lizard because the scaling down is mostly better than scaling up. So I will scale it something like this, just hit enter. By the way, if you not see these points here, by the move tool, just select show transform control and you will see the transform guides here. So let's unlock the background and crop the image according to the lizard image. Okay, so let's go to the hippo. You can zoom on that a bit. Now let's go to edit, transform and horizontally. So we will just rotate it in this axis. Now I will make it a bit transparent that I can fit the head into the head of the lizard. And now for sure we need to rotate this a bit. Let's say something like this. Hit enter. Now we need to scale the head and maybe rotate a bit more. Just hit enter one more time and maybe scale a bit again. So maybe from bigger distances would be better. Yeah, just a bit more. Okay, so this should be fine. So the proportion now should be more or less similar from the head of the lizard and the image which we have here, just to be sure. Yeah, now it should be fine. So if we go the opposite just up, we'll have here the lizard head, which at the end will be on our lizard. So we have the hippo head, not the lizard head. Now we need to cut out our hippo. Now for that we just can use the brush and masking or the pen tool. So let's go with the pen tool. It's always better to use this. So I know I will start here, and the rest we'll probably don't need. We will not need more. And what I will do, I will just paste here points, and after that I will edit them. I usually not edit them by pasting them, but after. Okay, so this will take us some time just to cut out our lizard, hippo, and after that we will go to the next step. So we are cutting everything out. We could use also the channels technique, but here is not so much difference. You can keep the bird, but I will not if you want. So I don't know, I will go here somewhere to the back and just go here. Now I'll go to convert point tool and just edit the points to be nice and smooth. So we doing now some masking here. If you saw the masking tutorial, you know what I'm talking about. If not, just move the points along the hippo body or the hippo head. If you do any mistake, don't worry. The points are still there, so you can edit them anytime. And we anyway going to apply a mask on this, so you can edit the fine details even with a brush. If I will have here my tablet, I will probably use just the brush. It will be much faster, but I don't have it here, so I've adjusted my work. So it's better to use these points, because with a mouse and just with your hand you don't have the feeling like with a pen on the tablet. So if you have it, you have a great advantage. So now the teeth, which are looking very unhealthy, but still we need all these fine details. These fine details will be defining the hippo later. So if we do everything right, we should be able to recognize at the end the hippo head, but it should be nice and smooth together with the lizard body. Okay, here's the top. Okay, few more points. Here are probably the eyes. Yeah, they look like the eyes. Here in the back, but here in the front, I can clearly see that. Okay, so almost done here. Just I think few more. We'll also apply after on this something else, so don't worry if you miss something. We'll use the CS5 feature of CS6. If you don't have CS5 or CS6 Photoshop, you will not have it here. But still, you don't need it so much. But I will use the masking here and the smart radius on that, probably just to catch up some details. Okay, so everything is selected. Now let's go to path, make selection. We just make a nice selection of that and apply the mask. So it will automatically add the mask to our hippo. And when we are on the mask, I will just copy this layer. Maybe we'll need it in the past or future. Oh, don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so let's select the mask. Let's go here to the mask edge, smart radius and decontamination colors. So we'll slightly move that, maybe just 0.1 pixel, because it will also do some nice things. We'll also smooth a bit the edges and just hit OK. Okay, so we can delete the old one, use the new one. Now if you want, if you think you need, we can still scale this a bit. Probably we should. So to make the head bigger to the body. I think this will be better. Keep the position somewhere here. Okay, just press enter. We have here a hippo and we can proceed with the image. So I will make also a copy of the lizard, just placing it down again. And now even with the head right now placing here, here's still the old head of the lizard we need to disappear. So here is not so much, but here's a lot. So we can turn this off if you want, and using a clone brush, clone tool, we'll try to delete that. Now, don't make much difference how much or how it will look at the end, because it's hidden by the head, like in these areas. So if you do something like ugly there, don't worry, because nobody will see what is behind. The only thing what counts is that the areas around the hippo, which are visible, will be clean. So we'll try to do it like that. So as you can see, on the top the lizard disappeared and the background is still the same like it was before. And this was the easier part. It was a bit harder here with the mount of the lizard, because it's slightly bigger, and it's always harder to make disappear things which are bigger. Okay, first I will use just this brush here. I know it looks a bit ugly. Looks a lot ugly. Now, but the highlights and shadows are more or less the same like that was before. And now I will try the healing brush to fade away the things which I made, the ugly things. Still, I need to be very careful with that, because as you know, if you go too deep with a healing brush to some areas which are too dark or too light, it will make nasty things after. So, oops, no, I didn't want it to do that. So back to the workspace. So be careful with this. You can fine-tune this all the time, because this separate layer which we will not touch after. So almost done. Still we have here 2 points which I see. So this one, and I will try this one more time on this side, and from this side I will use a softer brush. Yeah. So like this, try to make the head disappear. I'm sure it will be not a problem for you. So the lizard head is away. So if we turn off the hippo, part of the head is disappeared and or delete. And now we can proceed with this. So we have here the head. It's more or less copying the body until here, which is good, but here not. So we need to take a brush to mask, and also here make the head flowing with the lizard body. Probably like that. Okay, now let's go back to white, because I ran a bit to the lizard there. And now back. So like this. We need that our body is copying the body of the lizard, so our head will be aligned with the rest. Anyway, we will do some adjustments a bit later. Okay, so the head is aligned. if you look really from big distance, it will already look quite nice, but the body is different from which we have. So now actually you could choose, like, if you go with the skin of the hippo, but it will not look like very interesting, I think, because even that the body is absolutely different from the body of the hippo, some will tell it's a hippo, you know. You never know about that. Okay, so we have here the head. We can now name the layers. Like, here is the lizard. Here's the hippo. Oops. And now I will copy the hippo and place it here down. Can delete this and call this also the lizard original, just to preserve the layers with everything. So now what to do? So we need to apply the skin of the lizard on the hippo's head. So for this I will use the lizard original. Let's go up with this, turn this on. I will call it lizard skin. Now this is cool, but still the lizard, not the hippo. So let's create a clipping mask. Now the clipping mask will actually approach just the hippo. You see, the hippo is there, but with the skin. So if we place this back on the place, it should be here. We have here the original lizard paste into the mask of the hippo, and we need to reproduce the parts of the skin until the whole hippo will be covered. Now, as you can see, the skin from the body is a bit different to the skin of the head, but we will do something that the skin which is here will be on the whole head together with this orange one, because we need more of this than this. Okay, so what we can do is just by control on the mask to see where everywhere is the hippo. Now we will go to the lizard skin, go to clone brush or clone stamp tool, and we will now clone everything to our head. So we can use this or this. Let's start with this one probably. So here should be this kind of stuff, more or less. Now it's pretty cool that the skin is like this. You know, there are some, it looks like cells, and like that we can easily copy that wherever we want. Okay, now we'll take a bit from the skin from the back here, probably go with not so hard a brush, and we already started this, and make something like this here. Oops, too much. So we want to copy this soft skin which is here to the rest of the hippo. And of course we should be a bit careful with how it will look at the end. So no crazy stuff what I done immediately at the beginning, but keep some attention to how the skin looks original to be able to reproduce this a bit better than just like I did it at the beginning. So now I'll just brush straight here, And now we need or we can fine-tune this a bit. Like here we can continue with this. We could also make here this stripe if you want. So we'll just check the pattern here and make it there, but I don't know if it will be looking that great. But still, we can make here a bit more white and the black spots, which are looking quite nice. Or to enlarge this, this light area here. Hey, come on. And I think many other things, if you ask me what we can do. Now, as you can see here, the step is not to see that we did here something. It's like going forward. There is nothing like we did there, but here I see something. So first of all, let's go back here. Wasn't defining absolutely. Also here we missed something. I don't know, maybe also there. So the details are something now what is very important for us. No, I actually liked what was here, but a bit different. Can go with a bit harder brush, and now this step which we created here. Now because it's a clipping mask, if we edit this here, it will affect also this. So go to a mask, make it a bit not so hard but smoother. Edit our first mask, which is down. It will affect also this at the bottom. Now we can apply here also better here. Yeah, here. Also a mask, but I don't think we need that. So let's go here back and okay, I will do it like this, I think. We'll apply here, try with the clone step tool. Now we can, okay. Here in the mask, I will try to, with a soft brush, to make difference, you know, that the step here to look a bit more nicer. Okay, so we copied the skin here. Probably we will do more adjustments a bit later. And now how to apply to a hippo. Of course, it can't be like this. I think we missed here a bit with the lizard. Let's look. Oh, probably not. Oh, it's already our hippo. Okay, nothing. Okay, now we need to apply the skin to our hippo. How to do this? We'll desaturate our hippo. Ctrl-Shift-U, so it will be black and white. Now we'll apply overlay on this. Now the overlay layer should actually I applied the bad one. The overlay layer should merge this together a bit more. You know, the skin should fade out to a hippo, as you can see now. And the desaturate thing is for making just the highlights and the shadows visible, nothing more. So we'll play with this a bit later. Now we need to edit this. Now the skin merged there somehow. It's not absolutely the best right now, but it will be better very soon. So it's there. Now we need first to fine tune the hippo's details. Now the first detail which we have to tune is the mount. This is the easiest part. So I will take my original hippo, copy that, place it here, create a clipping mask, paste it there, and now let's go for masking. So I will hit here the brush and mask out everything else, and we want to preserve just a part of the original hippo, which is the lips, or which are the lips, the mouth, and stuff like that. And fade out the rest of it out. So we will preserve the mount, which is very important. It defines the hippo absolutely. So if we will not do it there, we will have a very strange image at the end. Okay, so when we have the mount there already, it's already looking a bit better. Now this is very important for us, that it will always look better and better. So when we have the mount there and we look back on this, there is already to see some progress, like from the first overlay match and to this. It's like great. Okay, now we have the mount cut it off, so with the lips and everything, so it's already there. Now sorry, we need the eye. Now the eye is very small, it's hardly to see, there's probably, it's very hard to see, even the nose holes are not to see, and this is again something which we are missing there, because if you don't see the eye, is looking very strange. Now to make the merging a bit more interesting, we will use not the hippo eye, but the lizard eye. It will be looking much better than with just the small hippo eye. So let's go to the lizard. Let's bring it up. So we have here the eye, we have here the nose hole. So what we need, one image, one snapshot of this. So Ctrl C, Ctrl V. This is the nose. And let's go back here and Ctrl C, Ctrl V. This is the eye. And we can delete the original lizard here. You'll turn off the nose. Now let's go to our eye. The eye should be somewhere here, much smaller, big like this probably. Yep. Now take the eye down here. It will go to our clipping mask. Ctrl Shift U to again take the skin of that, and we need now to fade it out a bit. So let's go to a mask, black, bigger brush, very soft. And we need to fade it until it will fit to our lizard head. So to something like this. So as you can see, now there is the eye. Before it was the small eye from hippo. Now it's this one, which is a lot bigger and actually looks way better than the eye before. Now, something similar we'll do also with the nose. So let's make it smaller here. And paste it somewhere here, or try it. So again, we'll just desaturate that. We can go beneath our eye. Now gain a mask, fade out. Fade out that to have here this nice nose hole. I think we can also, oops, what I did, let's go back. We can do the nose 2 times. Okay, the rest from some reason disappeared. Okay, back here. We have the eye, we have this. Okay, the nose copy. I think it will be on the other side now, not, so my bad. Like this it should be fine. Okay, so we have that and that. Now we need to place there a bit more color. Now it's merging quietly nice together, but still the lizard is a bit more colorful than our head. It will be nothing unusual if it will be like this, because anyway it's a hippo head, it's not a lizard head. But still. Now before I do that, probably I will change here something. Now here is the ear. No, I will not change anything. Okay, I will keep it like this. Okay, so how to do this? Let's think about that a bit. We need to place there more color. We could use, or we could try to use color balance to do that. First, let's try that. So we will create a clipping mask and but we need the part more to place there more of that and that, and I'm not sure if we will be able to do it with this. So now with that, if not this, so what? We could actually paste here one more time the same texture from the lizard skin. So if we go to lizard skin and make it one more time, it will look very, very, very strange because it's still in the overlay mode. But if we go to normal and just try something to do that, some of the details will disappear. I wasn't counting with this. Okay, we'll try another blending option. Yeah, this is cool. Divide. Okay, I will try one more time the overlay, but dragging this pretty down. Yeah, it's highlighting the stuff. Yeah, it's better right now. So just like by 30%. Maybe a bit more if you ask me. Just 25 will be enough. Now I will go here a bit down and fade also this a bit at the bottom. Alright, this part actually I liked. Okay. Again, to make there something like this. Okay. What else? So we have the hippo. We have all the details there. Now we can somehow merge it together. I mean, to make a new layer with everything here and do just some stuff there, like overall change some of the colors and something. So if we are happy with what we have, I am actually. So, but I'm happy on everything. So if you're happy with what you have, we can proceed with something else. So we have everything here in our layers. Now let's go to Control A, Control Shift C, and Control V. This will make a merge through all the layers. So we will have one layer which are all layers what are beneath, with all the effects, blending options, and stuff like that. So what we'll do, we'll copy that, desaturate the layer which is above. Now we'll go to Noise, apply median to that, maybe like that. Go to Multiply, go like 30% maybe. Now it will make this a bit darker. Now we'll do again the same. Control Shift U, we'll go above this. On this we'll apply blur, Gaussian blur. Again, not so much, like 2 probably. No, 2 is too less. 2 times. And this will be overlay. Now this will do again something to image. Now I will try to find the best combination of these two. Or if to use just one. Yeah, I will use just one, the overlay with the blue, to make the colors a bit sharper at the end everywhere. Okay, so if you have also this one, what else we can do? We can do the color balance. Oops, to this on the layer which is here. I mean. So we'll create the clipping mask and we'll just change the colors to something which you like. So we'll make place there a bit more red, and we can also, well, this not, apply here the curves and make S shape. Yep, this way. And we are done. So that's all actually. I don't know what else we could do there. Now for comparing the images, I will do again Control A, Control Shift C, and Control V, which is the final of this for LizaroHipp, and place here this one. So at the beginning we had this, at the end we have this. So as you can see, we change a bit the color, replace the head, and stuff like that, and it's quite nicely merging together. And now we have more red background than we had before. So here is our LizaroHipp, or hippo lizard, and that's all for this. So I hope you like that. As you can see, it's nothing hard to do this. You just need a lot of patience, probably some tablet to be much faster than me, and just good reference images and some time to do this. And yeah, if you asking about if we could do this, there are like more tuning. Yes, we could. We could sit on this like for hours, and you will look on this a lot, and you will say, okay, it's done, and then what, this point is here, and you will change it, and this point showed me that this is bad, and blah blah blah. So don't look so much on this, but yes, we could do the more tuning on this, but at the end we wanted to merge these two images together, which we did, and which went quite fine, which went great, I will say. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope you like that, and I will see you by some next tutorial. So far, bye bye.